Casting, that's called the carriage, and then you've got the two wheels on the end. Then you've got the hanging carrier that carries the bucket. So you've got the wheels, the carriage, the carrier and the bucket. The haulage rope runs through this centre bar and through the rope grip in the middle there. On the other side, you can see it better from the other side.
On
the rope,
the other side.
Okay.
So that's the level that the haul rope is on. So you
So
see
how
that
did
separation is about 18 inches.
It's locked onto that.
I'll explain.
Yeah.
The haul rope has in it what's called a spider, which is like a little insert with 6 fingers. And they open the wire rope up because it's made of 6 strands that rotate. They open it up so they put the spider in so it's like that, and they let it crimp back down again. And then on the outside of that, they have 2 cone-shaped pieces that they put together and pin to it, so that when you're going along the rope, you've got a nose like a cone shape, and then a little lip and a square piece. And when the bucket is sitting stationary, and the haul rope is running through it, when it's disengaged from the grip, the grip has got 4 fingers like that. The back set of fingers are spring-loaded, the front set are rigid. As the little spider comes along, it meets the back set of fingers and it pushes it up on the taper in the front of it. And it pushes it up out of the way and it flicks through, and then the next set engages on the little shoulder that's on the grip, and it pushes against the 2 fingers and it pushes the bucket along. And the other pair of fingers drop behind. So it's locked in there. And then when they want to disengage it, that whole mechanism is pressed with a release, and it lifts it up out of the way and lets the spider keep going in the bucket. It's then disengaged from the haul rope.
That's when you tip. That's when the tip.
You can
tipping
unload
out.
or
So
load
you've got
it,
this thing locked into the rope, which then had to disconnect to tip the shale out, then to reconnect again at another point. So you've got to.
That's correct.
That's the principle here.
You have an unload point. And they were unloaded at this end, of course, because the mine was out in the valley. And you empty the bucket, you ran the bucket around the end of that assembly of timbers that I showed you the photograph of. You bring it back onto the track rope again, and you close the rope grip down, and you wait for the next spider to come along. It pops itself into the rope grip, and away it goes. Instant acceleration. Not very good. But when it gets to the other end, as it comes up to the tower, the guy lifts the lever and pulls the grip open, and the spider keeps going. The bucket is then disengaged. They take it around underneath the bin, drop the load in it, take it right around, bring it back, press the lock drops down, the next spider comes along, away it goes.
Have you all got that?